Hi, this is Sky with Money and Tech. I'm here with Jackson Palmer, the creator of Dogecoin. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So could you tell us, first of all, a little bit about what makes Dogecoin different from Bitcoin or Litecoin?
So Dogecoin is actually a fork of Litecoin. It uses script as the mining algorithm, but it obviously has the cute Shiba Inu face on it, and it actually has a total of 100 billion coins that can ever be mined. And it actually also has 60-second block times. Yeah.
And what makes it similar to Litecoin? You kind of got into that a little bit.
Yeah, so obviously the script algorithm. Litecoin itself has 2.5-minute block times, but we cut that down even further to 60 seconds. So we also have very low transaction fees, of only 1 Doge per transaction. So what that really means is that it's perfect for microtransactions and tipping online. Yeah.
Now, one thing that kind of grabbed my curiosity was the discussion of like 1 Doge equals 1 Doge and not to try to convert it into like, a fiat currency. I mean, how is that enforced in any way, or is it more of just an ideal that kind of comes with it?
It's not enforced, but I think it's something that the community really embrace and kind of preach to newcomers to Dogecoin. I think we like to do things a little bit differently to Bitcoin in that we don't hoard Dogecoin. We don't see it really as a get-rich-quick scheme, as a lot of the other altcoins see. We see it as an actual online currency that you can use to not only tip content creators, but also buy things online, be it, video games or, a song or a movie. Yeah.
Why did you decide to allow for an annual inflation of 5 billion Bitcoins after it reaches its limit?
Okay, so there's actually an annual inflation rate of 5 billion Dogecoin once we reach our 600,000th block. So that's roughly 5% inflation in the first year, and that goes down to 4.7 the subsequent year. And so it's actually deflationary inflation in a way. That stands there to really incentivize miners to continue pointing their hashing power at the network. Whereas with other coins like Bitcoin or Litecoin, once they eventually do reach their mining cap, it will go back to just transaction fees that the miners reap. So we want to incentivize people to secure the network by offering an ongoing reward.
Do you feel that's kind of a weak point in Bitcoin that is corrected here?
I think that even Satoshi himself or herself said that really mining is one of the kind of flaws in Bitcoin, and it's sad that we have to rely on it really to secure the network. But that's how that's how crypto works. So we have to. I think. Really, what also sets Dogecoin apart in that sense is that because it is slightly inflationary, it gives more reason for people to actually spend it rather than hoard it. Because if you know that something's going to go up in value as supply dwindles and demand increases, then obviously you're going to hold on to it so you can get rich. Yeah.
And what do you think of tonight's event?
I think it was amazing. I think it's probably the biggest gathering of Dogecoin fans we've had. We had some great speakers. We had Andreas, who's really behind Doge, which was great to see. I had Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin. It's been a fantastic evening, and it's just great to see the community out in force like this.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.